Welcome to Haftorah. This year is entitled, When Do We Begin to Read the Haftorah? So the halach is pretty clear that there's Hagba Galila, and then after Galila is done, after the Torah is wrapped, that's when we begin the Haftorah reading. But it's not so simple. What exactly does that mean? So on Shabbat morning, Reuven does Hagba, Shimon does Galila. Then at what point does Levi, the one who's reading the Haftorah, begin to recite the brachot? There's a few parts. Picking up the Torah, then you roll the Torah, put it around the gartel, then you put the cover, then you have the silver ornaments. So at what point do we say that Levi should start reading the brachot of the Haftorah? So Mishnah Berurah says the reason for this idea of waiting till Galila is simple, so that the one doing Hagba Galila, they can listen to the Haftorah as well. So if that's the case, it would seem very simple. When should Levi start reading the Haftorah and the brachot of the Haftorah? When they finish the whole process. So if there's rimonim and there's covers and silver, once that's done, then and only then should Levi start reading the Haftorah. And many poskim say exactly that. That's really the right move. So that way, the one who does Hagba and Galila, each one of them can have the Chumash open, listen to the brachot of the Haftorah, and then that's when it should begin. And it makes good sense. However, there are certain minhagim where they don't necessarily wait, and the question, of course, is why not? So there's two places in the Shulchan Aruch, in Chelek Bet and Aruch Chaim Kuf Mem Zayin, where introduces the halachas of Kriat Hatorah for Monday, Thursday. It talks about Haftorah there as well. And again, in Hechot Shabbat, Reish Pei Dalet has it over there as well. The Mishnah Berurah in Kuf Mem Zayin does quote the Pri Megadim that you don't necessarily have to wait till everything is done. But in quotes Rashi, who seems to say that no, you should wait and only then start. So the simple pshat halacha l'maisa would seem to be, unless the shul has some other minhag, is for the Baal Koraih, the one who's reading the Haftorah, to wait, to go ahead and see that they're totally done. So then the people involved in Hagba Galila can sit and listen to the whole Haftorah. That is the simple pshat. And I think that's the simple way that one should follow. They're looking to figure out what to do. There's no one minhag that they've had differently, then that would be the simple pshat. Regarding those who may do differently, why would you do anything different? It seems clear that this is what should be done. So the Piskei Tshuva in Siman Reish Pei Dalet does mention that there's some other reasons why we need to wait to start the Haftorah. One is designed for the Torah. Is the Torah is open? It's not even closed yet, and we're already starting what? The Haftorah. It's not covered for the Torah. But once it's closed up, then already the bizayin, the disgrace is over, and then you could start. There's nothing to do with the person listening necessarily. Another one is that people should not have any confusion that the Haftorah brachot are in any way connected to the Torah that we have here. No. The Haftorah is a separate mitzvah. That's the case. Once we close the Torah, that would also suffice. So that may explain other minhagim. But as I said, the simple pshat, according to Mishnah Berurah, at least certainly in Reish Pei Dalet, is to wait so that the one who does Hagba and Galila can also be involved in the midst of listening to the brachot Haftorah and Haftorah. And therefore, it would be prudent, it would seem to me, to wait till everything is done. The Torah is Masudar, it's organized, and then, and only then, should Levi, whoever's reading the Haftorah, begin the brachot of the Haftorah. Shalom.